What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Big shout out to the homeboy Chuck. He's my good friend. Shot me these shoes and I love them. These slip-ons. Believe it or not, that's the first pair of slip-on Vans I've ever owned. And I've owned all style of Vans. First pair of slip-ons and I love them, man. Thank you so much, Chuck. Shout out to Sabbath Blood, my sister in England. No, but the most love, Sabbath, you know what's up. So she got me this shirt, and I love it so much. What's so cool about it is she noticed that this kind of shirts I like the tie-dye. If you notice, I wear this kind of shirt a lot. She happened to pick up on it, seen a shirt that she knew I'd like, and she got it sent to me. That's when you know you have a good friend, and I really love her, she loves me, and thank you, Sabby. Friends for life. Mitch came by. Mitch Smiley, Hard Intentions, came to my house. He's a big old homeboy. Big corn-fed wood. I mean, I'm like, what's up, dog? You can't tell through YouTube. He's a big dude. So we had a good interview, though. He came over, pushed play, just let her rip, hung out in my living room for a while, and he's going to put the interview up on his channel, Hard Intentions. If you guys are not subscribed, I'm sure the majority of you guys are, but subscribe to his channel. And do not forget to catch that interview. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to redo the San Diego video. I accidentally erased it when I put up that song, Won't You Be My Betty. I will redo the San Diego video. A handful of people complained about me talking about my toe in that video. And I understand. I get it. In response to that, I will say, so I did go to the doctor for my toe. And when I got in there and showed him, he said, athlete's fit. And I said, no way. It doesn't itch. Neither does it smell. It's only on my toe. That's like saying the locust came into a cornfield, but it stayed in this one little area. On one little stalk of corn. The smallest stalk, in fact. Why would athlete's foot stay on my little toe? I would think it'd be hungry for real estate spread like locust, wildfire. And he said it's a fungus infection. And I said, okay, can't argue with it there. And he gave me some cream. The cream is not working, it's getting worse. And we'll talk about in the next video, because I'm going to do a 10-part series on my toe for the haters. Gotta love it. Alright, so Oildale. Shout out to Oildale, 9308. I know a ton of good dudes from Oildale. I've spent so much time. I've lived in Oildale. I'm from Rexon Acres. Oildale's all the way north of Bakersfield. Rexon Acres all the way south. I got nothing but love for Oildale. Like I said, I've lived there several times. Know several people. We're going to talk about it. Shout out to the homeboys from Oildale. It's funny because I get comments all the time talking about woods. I guess some people don't know any woods. Or their town, they don't see woods, pecker woods. And like, man, are woods real? What do you mean? Man, come through, drive through Oildale. You'll see woods within the first 5 minutes. I guarantee it. They're all over. So we're going to talk about the video. So, I'm in county jail. There's a guy there that's claiming to be from Oildale. And he's claiming a popular street gang in Oildale called Blue Team. But he doesn't know the right people. He doesn't know anybody. No one's really feeling him. Kind of outcast, I think he's lying about being from Oildale. I don't really care. He sat next to me. I talked to him. He seemed like a solid dude. You know, I figured he's probably down. He probably was lying, whatever. But anyway, it was up. He was going to go to court. When you go to court and you're on the farm, you have to take a clavo. You have to say take tobacco, put it up in the bank, and take it with you on the bus when you go to court and give it to the dudes who are on pretrial. It's mandatory. You know, people find out your court date and different people come up to you like, hey, homeboy, you got court on the 7th? All right, here. This clavo is going to go to so-and-so. They're in D3. Make sure you're going to be looking for so-and-so on the bus. Here, make sure you get this to this one. This one that has this on it right here, make sure it goes to this dude. They're going to be all lined out. They're going to have you planned out. You're going to be ready. You won't have to make the clavos or plan it. They're going to do it for you. They're going to load you up when they know you're going to court. So he stood up on duty. They knew he was going to court. He straight said, hey, I can't take clavos. I got hemorrhoids. And he wasn't like this, like, I got hemorrhoids. He's like, nah, I can't. I got hemorrhoids. Roids on mine. Represent. And I was like, damn, I couldn't do no respect. And like, them too. They're like, all right. They walked away stumped like, well, shit, when you go to court again, he just threw it out there. Stumped him. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought, you know what? Well played. Bravo. I figured he was lying about it. The hemorrhoids. To get out of taking the clavos. And I thought, hey, he is from Oildale. Dude's from Oildale. You'll get your hands shook and your money took. That was a straight Oildale move. I can't take the clavos. I got hemorrhoids. I thought that was down. Like at least 2 weeks later, I'm walking to breakfast. He comes walking up to me. He's like, hey, man, remember when I told you I had hemorrhoids? And I said, we had no such conversation, my friend. And he said, well, you knew I had hemorrhoids. I said, well, if I knew at one point, I've forgotten. My brain does not retain that caliber of information. It's going to get it in, it's going to analyze it, and it's going to reject it at low value. So no, I have no idea, clueless. What do you mean? Tell me about the droids. What's your question? He's like, dude, don't you remember? I did Clavos, got roids. I was like, oh, it's ringing a bell. What's your question? He's like, dude, I had hemorrhoids. Something happened. It's laundry day today. And I'm getting my stuff ready for laundry, and I noticed that I have a lot of blood in my boxers from hemorrhoids. And he's like, I don't want to take my laundry, turn to the cop, because I think the cop will see the blood. Make a big deal. When you turn clothes in, cops see blood, they will make a big deal. So, I mean, he has to be a lot. He cut yourself shaving a little bit. I mean, I've never had a hemorrhoid or seen one, so I don't know what kind of hemorrhoid action he's about. He's made it sound like a crime scene. Oh, I can't give this stuff to the cops. I'm like, well, dude, just when you go up there, just tell me I have a bloody nose. And he goes, oh, yeah, that's what I do. Like, hey, my nose is bleeding. Hand me my boxers. I'm going to put the part that was my ass right here on my nose to stop the bleeding. He's like, bloody nose? I was like, all right. Well, dude, I don't know. I've never been in this position. Like, I can't help you. You know, have a good rest of your day. So I took off. And he split. I don't know what he did. But you know what? The whole situation did end up working itself into my long-distance memory, my long-term memory, because now I've seen him a couple years later, and every time I see him, I think to myself, fuck, there's old bloody butt. So I guess got past the short-term memory after all. But hey, trip on this. Oildale, though, is known. Even though for its size, it's not that big, there's been a ton of solid dudes that have come out of Oildale. It's known in the pen, too, big time, Oildale. And there used to be a lot of Nazi lowriders in Oildale, a ton of them. And then what happened was they slammed them in the shoe, they got validated. And then their books got closed, so they could not recruit. So they started kind of dying off a little bit, but still there was a lot of in Bakersfield. But even before they started dying off because of the validation and because the books are closed, something big happened in Bakersfield to the NLR clique here. They kind of dismembered him. What happened was, there's a dude. He could bite. His hands were so pretty that no one could push up on him, no one could beat him, no one could get him. He had a girlfriend who was related to a big homie, straight brand member that we have here in Bakersfield. I believe it was his niece. So this dude's dating niece, and rumor has it that he might be putting hands on her. I don't know. That's not part of the story. I'm just saying, I guess this is part of the story. I have no opinion on that, that's what I'm saying. So apparently, I guess, put hands on her. The big homie got mad, told the dude from the ride, cannot allow this to happen. You have to do something about it. And they tried warning him. I know one dude personally took him to a bar, and they had a couple of beers, and he's like, hey, boy, like, relax, can you kick back? He's like, ah, whatever, you know. Anyway, they decided what they have to do. They have to take him to a park, and they're going to jump him. So I took him to a park, and they still jumped him, still couldn't get him. They're still losing. So they ended up getting stabbed, dude. He ended up getting stabbed in the chest and dying. So then it was like a gang thing. The cops came in, snatched up everyone who was involved as a lowrider. It was a Nazi rider event. Snatched them all up, and started going to trial. And the main one, the shot caller, the most scariest dude, the one who's just about the business, he's big, he's so badass, it's rumored that he even can't feel pain. Like, you can walk up and hit him with a brick like he ain't gonna feel it. Like, he's big and strong, he hits hard, knock you out, he's crazy, he has no fear. The leader is the one that turned and got stand and testified, told on everybody. A bunch of people got life, and yeah, the main dude told, and everybody got life because of him. And he didn't do no time. Supposedly he moved to Missouri. But when he was out, and when he was in his prime, and he was running around kicking up dust, everybody was getting robbed. I remember once. What's happening? Hang on. I was at a house. What happened was someone paid my friend to cook a batch. And so the dude was over, he cooked the batch, was done. I happened to be there. There's about 4 or 5 of us hanging out. That dude I'm talking about, the leader, the tough guy. Oh, his name is Moose. Throw it out there, who cares? Moose. Scary dude. Came over with a shotgun. Just came barging in the house. Everyone get on the ground. And dude, I loved it, man. It's so cool how you do it. He stood and goes, dude, this ain't no jewelry store. If you want the stuff, take it. It's right there. There's a shit. Get out of here. You're not going to prone us out like we're a damn jewelry store. I was like, yeah, that's right. I wasn't getting down anyway. I've been in quite a few robberies. You know what I do? Nothing. It's not affecting me. I've never personally been robbed, but I've been in places where people got robbed, and I just do this. Like, it's not even happening. Like, I'm just so oblivious to it. So, be that as it may, said, this ain't no jewelry store. Another time, I was in my neighbor's house, and the same dude came and robbed him. And I was in my neighbor's house, and we had a keyboard out, and we had a guitar, we're doing lyrics, we're writing out poems, we're writing out stories. Funny, let's say funny stories, and we're not writing out stories. Wow, I'm sure, where's my mind at? You know where my mind's at? I've noticed when I was only 9:36, and my notes and the time do not match up, so I'm going to have to come up with something to extend this video. So that kind of sidetracked me, derailed me when I made that connection. So, hey, I don't want to take away from the vid. We were doing music, keyboard, what have you. That dude, Moose, came in with somebody else to rob him, to rob my neighbor. But this one crazy looking fool had his Pendleton button all the way up, hat like this, big old butcher knife. He came right over to me. And I'm sitting down in this chair and he just like stood like hovered over me with this knife. And I just kept doing like the keyboard and I was like, I'm here minding my biz. Don't hit me with that sharp ass shiv, no, no. I mean, hey, why not? That knife looks sharp as fuck. I'm gonna stay out the way so I don't get stuck. No, 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 no. I'm gonna keep doing my lyrics. It could subliminally, and then he could be like, hey, you talking to me? I'm like, no. I was writing a song before you got here. It's just, hey, do you believe in coincidences? So, yeah. I just went along with it. Madness! One time I was in Oildale walking, and I had to go through this alley and jump this fence, and there was like a real small little walkway to walk through. And when I went to go walk this walkway, there's a big crazy I could do with a big old butcher knife, and I was like, whoa! Like, if he would have caught me, he could have clearly caught me. Like, I could not advance, and if I could not really turn and get away. If he wanted me, he had me. And I was like, whoa! He's like, don't worry, this isn't for you. I was like, oh man, good looking out. So glad. I don't know who it's for, but I would not want to be them. But it was weird, I did not turn my back to walk out. Like, got here like this, like, shit. So, hey, be that as it may. I'm at one of my friend's house. I'm shredding guitar. He has a badass Fender Stratocaster, and he has an amp. And it was a Friday. I had just got paid. You know, a lot of people accuse me of doing that go fast, but I'm telling you, years ago, I found out about opiates and downers. That's what I'm into. All you guys are just, oh man, speed, just reveal your stupidity, your ignorance, because dude, truth be known, I hate speed, can't stand it. But back in the day, I used to do quite a bit. And on this time, I was on it, because I had not yet found opiates, feel me? So, I am on that go fast, string guitar, blah, 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 at this dude's house, upstairs. Payday, like I said. I decided to stop and go down and check on everybody, and I go down and I see my buddy and some of his friends that had come over. There's 3 people on their knees and 2 people standing over them, both with guns. That's what I see, and I walk out straight. Robbery in progress, hardcore. 3 people, my friend, some of his friends on their knees, 2 armed robbers with guns, pointing at them. I come walking downstairs. Still got the guitar. I did was unplug it and take it with me. Walk down there. I think I was going to show him. Look, dude, check this out. Watch. Bling, bling, she gonna be bling. They walk down there and see that, and they go, hey, what are you doing? What's going on? What were you doing? I was like, I was upstairs playing guitar. This dude goes, I thought that was a radio. I go, did you, dude? I go, aw. I go, bro, dab me up. I go, that's tight, dude. I go, what was your favorite part? I could play it again. Did you recognize that little part, dude? Yeah, that was one from Metallica, man. That part. That was finger tapping, dude. I had to put the pick away. Dude, I'm so you liked it. You thought it was a radio? That's fucking dope, man. So what are you guys doing? So what's going on? Then the other guy said, as he interrupted our conversation, he's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, give us that guitar then. What happened? Over 110 bucks. These dudes came over with the guns, and they're gonna start blasting, dumping. They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill everybody over 110 bucks. I came down this thing and take the guitar, and I was like, no, I'm not taking the guitar, dude. I got more licks to play. I said, what, 110 bucks? That's nothing to a boss man. Fuck it, I gave you 120. I don't have anything under 20, feel me? Unless you got change. I don't even need change. Gave him 120. Dude, that's the $10 for saying you thought I sounded like the radio. That's such a compliment. So yeah, they split, man. I kept the guitar. Everyone's all tripped out. Like, oh, dude, man, they pull like guns off. So I was like, dude, you guys forget about that for a minute and look at this lick I'm trying to show you. Damn, like I don't always need assurance, but when I have a good lick, at least give credit where credit's due. Look. Come on, it's the octave. Anyway, be that as it may. Do I have any more fucking notes up here? I guess I'll just chip on this. I had this girlfriend. She had a cousin that was more like her brother, very close. This fool is a Nazi lowrider. Him and another Nazi lowrider went to go rob somebody and killed him and got away. The girlfriend, my girlfriend's cousin, the NLR dude, testified to get out of it. He's like, no, fuck that. They were offering him 5 years. And he still testified. He's just like the driver. Like, you wouldn't know he didn't do the killing. He wouldn't even do 5 years. He testified to get out of 5 years. I would have done that nickel. Fuck it. Pardon me, excuse me. So, he testifies. Now he's a dropout. Now he's a snitch. He's no good. But he's still running amok, doing stuff on the streets. That's what's crazy. Like, when you're, just because you're all bad in prison stuff, and you're on the streets, I mean, a lot of times people are going to waste time looking for you unless you're real high profile. And if they see you, they might not have the time, or it's just people who are fucked up in trouble in prison still run around and do stuff on the streets. What I'm trying to say. And that's what her cousin did. This NLR dropout dude ended up in prison again. Hanging out with this dude, a real good friend who I knew, named James from, I don't know, went like this. That's what I do when I'm talking about myself. I go, I know James, but I went, James, come on. A dude I know named James from Fresno, a Nazi writer, was hanging out with him. And somehow my girlfriend's cousin, the dropout, said, my name got brought up somehow. Like, yeah, Splinter's damn my cousin. Oh, I know Splinter. Shit. Next time you call home, I'm going to phone. I'd like to talk to him. But I avoided that like the plague. I knew he wanted to talk to me. So I just could not in good conscience, hey, what's up, homeboy? His name was James. Fresno dude. What's up, dog? What are you doing? Knowing that he's hanging out with that dropout dude. Even though it's my girlfriend's cousin, I would just feel so compelled to be like, hey, dude, to my girlfriend, hey, can you go get my sunglasses? They're in the truck. Dude, that dude's a straight rap dropout. He's a rat dropout, dog. Yeah. Look it up. This is what happened, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I have to. Because I feel so stupid. Because what if later on he found out and then he goes, Splinter, you knew? And didn't tell me? I've seen that position backfire a lot. Seen people get knocked out like this dude. One time this dude was hinky. No one liked him. There's like, kind of some paperwork on him, kind of rat, who knows. This dude was hanging out with him. This dude knew this guy was hinky, but didn't tell him. Then this guy was like, dude, you knew that dude was all bad, was a straight turd, and you didn't tell me, you let me run around, hang out with him. Boom! Dropped him, knocked him out. Madness. Another time, the same dude. It's crazy. There's a guy who's a knockout artist, a tough dude. I would not want to fight this dude. Him and I are real good friends, though. Real good friends. He was hanging out, just kicking back. And there's a couple, a homeboy and his old lady. And they're arguing. And then, dude pushed the old lady, so dude jumped up. So dude, what he did is he got his shoulder up on the dude, pushing him against the wall, because he pushed the old lady. He goes, dude, I don't want to see you fight with the old lady in front of me. He didn't use his hands, he like shouldered him into the wall. So dude, not in front of me, relax, not the old lady. Guy pushed him and said, fucking, don't get involved in my business. So dude cracked him and broke his jaw. Then with the dude with the broke jaw, the one who pushed his old lady, took off running down the street, and the guy broke his jaw, was running next to him. Going, dude, I'm sorry. Brother, I'm sorry. They're running down the street. One guy with a broken jaw, other guy running next to him, saying, I apologize, brother, I apologize. I didn't want you to push your old lady in front of me, homeboy. I apologize. And that dude's like, bro, broken jaw, man. Madness. I know both those dudes. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know why I picked that up. I'd rather have this. So what am I going to do? Should I talk more? Should I bring the story up out of the air? Reminisce? I do love this shirt. Sabbath gave me another shirt. I'll wear it in another video, because I feel that's best. Sometimes people send me two shirts. I don't want to wear one and show the other one. I'll just wear it. I'll talk about it. But the other one's since badass too. And have a little story behind it. So, yeah, you know. Dude, I forgot about the best. I passed the class. Why wouldn't I say that? That's why I'm so jolly right now. Dude, I feel so carefree. Passed that 10-week technical math class talking about here's a triangle, here's one side, here's the other side triangle, find the hypothesis. What? Using calculations, C1 plus C1 times C2 sine C2 divided. Squared, buddy. No, dude, all these calculations, like, 10 weeks of it. Hardcore. Putting this paper in. And I gotta admit, I passed hair in my chin, but I don't care. I passed with a C, like a 70.8. And a 70 is a C, passing grade. But I passed it, and it was rough and tough. And I talked to 4 or 5 different electricians, and it was like, hey, homeboy, check out this. This is on my homework. And they're just like, what? So I know I'm not going to be doing none of that stuff. But it's cool, because at least I'm skilled in it. At least I know a lot of that stuff. At least when I get, I was going to say get out, refer to school as prison. When I get out of school, when I'm done with school, go look for a job, my future employer will know, hey, at least he finishes school, and he finishes the hardcore stuff, and this and that. Does that say 18 minutes, 27? I'm going to do a burpee video. I'm going to do a badass guitar video. I'm working on something that's so sweet. It's a song, right? The lyrics, I'm going to play the guitar as a melody. So you'll hear my guitar be like the lyrics, the melody line. And it's a real famous song. I got so pumped up, so I was going to do it. Then I researched and I found actually a backing beat for it. So I'll be able to have the drums behind it. I'm going to play that. Cool. Monday, starting a new class. Be wire pulling. I still have 5 months left of school. But I'm halfway there. Halfway there, man. So, man, I just love you guys to the utmost. Love you guys. I'm going to start going live once a month. I never ever really go live. Last couple months I've done it. And I've really enjoyed it. So I'm really trying to think if I forgot anybody, if I forgot anything. My Point of View crew, you guys are the utmost, you guys are the best. That damn rock star did work his way over here, huh? Anyway, I'm babbling at this point. Cut the string, let it fly. Peace.